Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second and 5 now. Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
Intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Big Derek Brown making the stop. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. On the return, Andy Isabella. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. All right, this gives us a chance, Charles, to go back to your playoff predictions. We covered the AFC. What do you see happening in the NFC?
All right, let's go with the division winners. Dallas in the East, Green Bay in the North. Let's see, New Orleans in the South, and out West, San Francisco. Wild cards, I think 2 come from out West. Arizona and Seattle. And the third wild card, I think it's going to come.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Troy Pride. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier. Jordan Hicks brought him down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 40 now on second down. Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. Fourth down, they're going. Bridgewater looking long for Thomas. And my goodness, this is incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On first down, Drake. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here's Murray from midfield. Flushed out right. Now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I want to change course here for a second, CD, and talk about Week 1 Breeze versus Brady. Obviously, such a spotlight matchup. Remember, these two met way back in the Big Ten in college. Brady won that game, Michigan over Purdue. But since being in the NFL, this was the 6th time they've gone head-to-head. Now, Breeze won the first 3 battles. Brady had won the next 2, battles 4 and 5. Number 6, though, back to Drew Brees. And now we don't know how much longer, obviously, they're both going to be in the NFL. But while they are both in the NFC South, they're going to meet at least twice this season now, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
That was pretty smooth how you brought up how we don't know how much longer they'll be in the NFL. Are you alluding to their ages?
Yeah, they're old. I mean, they're older than me.
I mean, you did it well. Just think about this. Tom Brady's 43, and Drew Brees is 41. Collective 84. But these guys, when you look at all the passing numbers in NFL history, their names are at the top or near the top in just about every category.
The first game in NFL history with 2 starting quarterbacks over the age of 40. And you know, our stat guru, Ed Brady, put this together. Those two have thrown collectively for over 86 miles. I don't know what that means, but it's a lot of miles.
It's a lot of miles. 86 miles, 84 years collectively. Great numbers.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. They find some open field here. Past the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big pickup of 38. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Brought down at the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The ball carrier. Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
49, check 49, check 49.
Watch twist.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
48 to Mike. In your face. Check three. Wide, get wide.
McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for the Panthers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
14. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Joey Sly to kick off for Kansas.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. On the return, Isabella. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
50
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he hits Drake. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Murray eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Tahir Whitehead. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Check the backer. 48 Mike. Here it comes. Check 50.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Number 20.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Brought him down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 38. 7 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. This is McCaffrey on the give. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
McCaffrey on the carry.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Buda Baker with a pick.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Switch gears.
Throwing again. Murray. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. First down, Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
It's a gain of 10.
10 more there and another first down. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Being chased out left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Murray to throw. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Murray to air it out again. Buying time to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. But it'll be second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now Murray. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. Back to throw. Murray. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up second and goal from the 4-yard line.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Working with his second and 4. Murray's going to look to throw this thing.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The free safety, Trey Boston, there to knock it away.
It's third down and goal from the 4-yard line.
And now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down. To throw is Murray. Steps away to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Today's final score.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a...
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go.
Prime time over grind game, over time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Taken in the end zone. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry for Christian McCaffrey, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
At the 28-yard line.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
At the 29-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he's got his target. That's more. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A gain of 7.
From just shy of midfield, Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin, 63 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling the fact that the ball got turned over.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest.
And they get to Bridgewater. Bridgewater taken down to the end zone for a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Jones. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Short of
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, Panthers.
Nothing our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
15. Panthers nothing.
Here's McCaffrey. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This is McCaffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the Panther first down.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bucs' 48-yard line.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Open man is Anderson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 23. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. To throw is Bridgewater. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's got room. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wait, that's wide, 80.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Brady's pass there complete to Gronkowski, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 33 yards that time. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the gun, it's Brady. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Now, CD, let's take a moment here and get your thoughts just on Week 1 in general. Certainly no shortage of storylines, but I'm curious, after 1 week, which teams really caught your eye?
Well, teams with continuity certainly did. Kansas City, the defending champions, they were sharp in their season opener, as was Baltimore, who, of course, has title aspirations, getting upset in the playoffs last year. How about a couple of big surprises? What about Washington?
He's got a man complete. He's at the 40, the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, an even 90 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2.
45, 45, Mike, 45. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Bridgewater to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Airing this one out for Evans. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
45, 45. Mike, 45. Check 45, check 45.
Bridgewater on first down. He's going to look deep for more. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike, 45.
On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
LaShawn McCoy off to the races. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. LaShawn McCoy, 70 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
Carolina.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the Buccaneers' 26-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Levante David. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
All right, while we have a second here, Charles, let's look ahead to week 2 on the NFL slate. Some great games coming up. I'm just looking early here Sunday. You got Carolina, Tampa Bay. Wondering if Tampa can get the win there. Detroit and Green Bay both 1-0. That's intriguing, an in-division game. And then, Washington and Arizona, you probably wouldn't highlight that one normally, but one of those two.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Burris. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
45 the line. Switch up, switch up. 45, 45. He's telling me.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 39 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. It is true, the lead cut to 10, 23-13.
The score, Buccaneers 23, Panthers 13.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
The 36-yard line.
The former Maryland Terp, Jermaine Carter Jr. had the tackle.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Brady going to throw. This for his running back, McCoy. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Succop for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Score, Buccaneers 30, Panthers 13. Bradley.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him learn.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Quick slant, caught by Moore. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Back now in Tampa. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run with McCaffrey, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
And a Panther first down.
45, Mike, 45.
First down, Bridgewater. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
First down, Carolina.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Brought down.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
2nd down, Bridgewater. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Number 11, Robbie Anderson.
Robbie Anderson.
Carolina.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
47.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On first down,
It's Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We got them now.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Buccaneers 30.
They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days,
someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibi splash you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political slaughter. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. This is second nature, all is automatic. You fools hurt. Jesus will.
This is Deadbeat Music.
Hey yo, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Jay like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that janky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot, but Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'ma say. Got a new Prestos and a Jason way. Got a new Chris Foss, but it don't take time. Might pull up on a hop if it talks too high. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Or this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 31, Breeze out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
First off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And the Saints.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thomas the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
4th down and goal.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
Ball carrier.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Bridgewater. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 40.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Zanzalone on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints' 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Demario Davis on the tackle. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Carolina. Ian Thomas, 45 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit from the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he finds Cook. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At their
on 2nd and 9. Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 23. Flush to his right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith there to make the grab. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Game at 7.
And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Bridgewater on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check four.
Bridgewater, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down.
1st and 10.
This is McCaffrey on the give. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Ball carrier brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 30 on second down, Bridgewater. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Ian Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Saints 7. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They go over the middle and it's complete to start the drive. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Emmanuel Sanders, 65 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3.
McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a pickup of 6. First down, Carolina.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Check, 47. It's coming this way, Here we go, here we go. 47.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ian Thomas on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Here's Harris to return it.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
That's caught inside the 20. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Breeze able to hook up with Jared Cook. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead.
Watch the safety creep. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll turn to Kamara.
And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about, from the offense's perspective, what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
2nd and 6 at the 20.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. No chance. Show it up. 56, the Mike, 56.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
A final shot before half for Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. And that's complete to Sanders.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
That's the end.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We saw this franchise do this back in the 09 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And where have we seen this before?
Oh, that's
Sean
ambush.
Payton.
That's ambush. We've seen that. What was it, Super Bowl 44?
44.
Right? New Orleans against the Indianapolis Colts. Right after the half, they get it done. I'm so sorry to jump in. I just violated partner and booth etiquette 101.
That's all right. If you come in with an ambush and you come in strong like that, I feel like it's justified.
My apologies, but boy, what a play.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Robbie Anderson.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
3-yard line.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
Malcolm Jenkins on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
On 2nd and 9. Bridgewater. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
He's checking crack. Monk's 56. Monk's 56.
We own them. We own them.
56.
Here's Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
56 for Monk, bro. 56. Check 56. Man, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
2-yard line.
Mike 56. Mike 56. I want that.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier. Malcolm Jenkins on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 18-yard line.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Bridgewater. That one complete to Anderson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. I got you, pop. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And not much. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. Taking it right down Broadway. And the Panthers in for the score.
Touchdown,
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Here's Harris to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker. Try
and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That catch good for only a couple. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Flushed out right. And this is Cook with a grab. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Again, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
To Jared Cook.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
It's a gain of 20.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
Flag on the play.
Hold up.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole